Addicted MMA here with Brad One Punch Pickett up in Manchester for the UFC Fight Night. Brad, not so long ago, once again, another fantastic crowd-pleasing fight. Wrong end of the a win there for you, unfortunately, but once again, lit the fans up. How does it feel walking away from a fight like that, knowing that you've still inspired all the fans and Dana White's still coming out and saying he's my favourite fighter, and everybody's just itching for you to get back on?
It's a soft cushion to land on. Obviously, I'm a very proud person, so I don't like losing, to be honest. So, but yeah, it's nice to be involved. If you're going to lose, it's nice to be involved in a good fight, rather than if you're involved in a boring fight and lose, then it's even worse. So for me, I was happy that I was involved in a good fight, but yeah, still disappointed that I lost that fight, to be honest.
With a war like that, how long does it take you to actually physically recover from battles like that?
I could have fought the next week. You know, a lot of people get a really misconception with sports injuries. Okay, when I used to play football, I used to get way more injured playing football. You know, because if you tear muscle, break bones, they're longer injuries. A lot of injuries you suffer through fighting, don't get me wrong, you can still get, torn arms, ruptured knee ligaments. You can still do all that within fighting, but a lot of the stuff, people see blood, cuts and all that sort of stuff and think, oh my god, this guy's looks like he's going to die because you see some blood and stuff like that. And it's, to be honest, cuts and bruising, for me, I don't know if it's just me, I can't speak for everyone else, but for me, I heal up fast. Like, they're gone within a week. I like that fight, I had a massive black eye, and within a week it's gone. You heal quite quick, and they're very superficial injuries where I'd much rather have that than tear my ACL or something like that.
So a little bit of flesh trauma does not bother Brad Pickett?
No. Yeah, I like it. It's like, part of me is like, yeah, you're in a fight. I kind of like that in a really masochistic, sick way, I guess.
So you're a well-travelled fella now anyway. You spend a lot of time in the States. Obviously your home's London way. You're up here in Manchester. This time you haven't got a fight, so you're doing a bit of networking, you're meeting the fans, you're seeing your old friends. Is it quite chilled out for you a weekend like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, a lot of people forget, a lot of people fight within the sport. Well, especially me, I can speak for everyone else, but I'm a fan of the sport, so I love going to fights. I love going to go to UFC, because UFC in my eyes, do it the best and better than anyone else. So they're actually great shows, and and I have a lot of interest in this card. Obviously, I have a lot of friends, I've got training partners here and stuff like that. So I'm going to go watch my friends fight, on the biggest level. So I like to show my support, and yeah, also it's good for networking, meeting people, and it's in a business idea, yeah, it's good for the network and stuff like that, and it's good to be in the public eye, I think, as well. And I like to meet the fans. I'm always one of those people, I'd always, if anyone stops and asks me, I'd always take a picture. I've always got time, so it's just nice to be around it when I'm not, and when I'm not fighting, because if I'm fighting, it's hard to take it all in, because you can't wait, you focus on the fight, where now I'm just coming down here to relax. I am cornering Robert White, but he's the second fight of the night, and then after that I can sit down and relax.
Nice, all good fun, and obviously a massive part of why you're so popular, your relationship with your fans. So you're looking to fight early next year. You want to be on the London card.
Yeah.
Have you got your eye on an opponent? Is there anybody that you really fancy fighting? Because obviously you probably want another fight of the night scrap again, don't you?
Well, yeah, obviously I always like to have a good matchup. The only thing I'm toying with at the moment, I'm not too sure what weight class I'm going to fight. I don't know if I'm going to stay at 35. I'm kind of like at the moment toying with going down to 125. So I'm doing a bit of dieting now and kind of seeing how my body reacts and stuff like that. And if I feel it's in my, in my range to be able to make 125 without killing myself, I think I might try and have a little pop down there, because I'm ranked number 5 in the world at Bantamweight. 4 of the guys are ranked above me. I fought 3 of them, lost to 3 of them. The only person I haven't fought above me is Uriah Faber. He's fighting Malcolm McDonald. So it's like the only way people I can fight now are behind me. So for me, that's not much. For me, I need like a challenge and a motivation. So for me, if I went down, I'd think, I could maybe get a title shot if I win a fight in a good fashion. I've already fought the champion before, Demetrius Johnson, back in WC, and I beat him back then. I know it'd be a lot different fight now. Obviously, he's improved, but so have I've improved since then as well. So I'm not saying it'd be the same fight, but it's a good selling point. That I fought him before, and he gets a chance to try and maybe, avenge one of his losses. There's a good story there. So in my head, it sounds like a great idea, but I need to see practicality if my body could live up to the challenge as well.
I'm sure it's a fight the UFC would love to put on, without a doubt. That'd be a great fight for the UK as well. Recently, big change in your personal life. You just got married.
Yeah.
How was the wife leading up to it? Was she like, don't you dare show up with a black eye?
She's not. Reason I'm married her, she's so relaxed when it comes to it. Don't get me wrong, there's some things she lays the law down, but no, on the whole, she's been like so supportive. Sarah's been so supportive of me throughout my whole career. I've been with her for like 8 years, literally much my whole career really. And she's been with me. It's been it's not like everyone thinks you're plain sailing. It's not. It's been a long, hard road, and I sacrificed a lot. I go to America a lot, 8 weeks before a fight, and even then we'll plan to get married, and then I'll go to America for 8 weeks, get ready for Michael McDonald's, And to be fair, she was planning everything anyway. But so I'm away in America getting ready for a fight, and she's planning the wedding. So. We have a really good understanding relationship, but she knows I'm doing this to better our lives in general, and we don't have kids, but their lives. So if I work hard now, obviously my children will be divorced then. So, but I was really happy with the marriage. The marriage was a really good wedding, a big one. It cost quite a bit of money, but in my eyes it was money well spent. You only do this once apparently, so So I was really happy with that, and then went on a really amazing honeymoon for 2 weeks. Went to Sri Lanka, then on to the Maldives. And it was awesome. I'm happy now. I'm back to just concentrating on fighting and all that sort of stuff, and try and see what I'm doing now.
Well, you're an extremely well-rounded fighter. I mean, obviously your nickname is One Punch, but you've had that for years and years, and now you've got great wrestling, you've got great clinch work. You're this full package in there. One of the best fighters in the world in your weight division. So, what do you actually look to work on now?
I work on whatever weakness I think I have. So sometimes, at the moment now, I think I got away from my ground game a little bit. So now I'm going to concentrate a little bit more on ground, and that's what you do. It's I don't want it to be my striking's here, my wrestling's down here, or my wrestling's up here, my jiu-jitsu's down. I'll kind of want to be very well versed, because if you keep yourself very well versed, no matter what matchup you get, you're going to be comfortable with. You don't want to go to one where I'm really good at striking, and you find a grappler and you think, oh man, I can't go to the floor. I want to be a guy where no matter where you're in a fight, you're in a fight with me. You're not safe anywhere. And that's my goal. I'd rather be a jack of all trades than a master of one, So that was my whole. That's always been my aim in my career. I started off as a striker. I wanted to get good wrestling. Went to America, got better wrestling. Picked up my ground, So I never want to be. I don't want to show any weakness,
Fill in all those holes.
Exactly.
Well, it's been absolutely wonderful speaking to you again, Brad. Always great to see you. Really excited about seeing you back in the cage. Always put on a fantastic fight. How we do it at Addicted. We always ask the same question at the end.
Okay.
At the moment, what is Brad Pickett addicted to outside of martial arts?
GTA 5.
Grand Theft Auto. Everybody's loving
that. Yeah, I'm addicted to GTA 5 and FIFA 14.
Well, you love your gaming, don't you? Yeah.
And also now my new diet. I'm sorting my diet. So different things. I'm addicted to different things.
What's the new diet then?
Trying to get down to 125. So I'm just not eating. It sucks. Technically I'm not addicted to it. I hate it, but that's what I'm doing.
You don't want to see my hotel room. It's full of junk food. It's disgusting.
Man. I probably can smell it. I got my sense of smell for junk food is just got really good.
Well, thanks again, Brad Pickett. Should be heading back to the UK next March.
I'll hopefully fight on the O2 card in March.
And thanks again.
Thank you.